A lot of people wearing Basketball Illuminati gear at MÁS Miami, fellas. That was really cool. That was fun.
Including Angel, which I felt like that was a real win, considering that he designs all of the art for all of the shows. He repped the Illuminati.
Shouts to Angel, man. Yeah.
I've been told you guys, we have the best artwork of anything on the network, lebatard show included. Better than everything. Everyone else, you know why? You know why? And I figured it out. Figured it out a long time ago. Because everybody else's artwork has faces on it. Faces on it, right? But we are the faceless. We wear dark robes and hang around the periphery, just in the shadows, deducing and describing and translating and interpreting the hidden signals and meanings. I'll tell you one hidden signal that was not deduced by one Anthony Mays.
Oh,
is that if I tell you, hey, you got to come meet this guy.
Yeah.
That's me getting out of it.
Yeah, that was deja vu for me. That was deja vu back to the old live show days, because I do remember you doing that in the past. But then you got me again, just like the first time. I mean,
oh man,
if we're in a crowd and Amin is beckoning you over,
oh, you got to meet this dude. Oh, dude, Tom, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This guy knows. Who is it? You know? All right, cool.
It's a diversion, and then by the time you've opened your mouth and started talking, he's gone.
And it's like the Looney Tunes, the smoke is like bellowing out because he's running out of that conversation so fast.
A cloud of dust.
Yeah.
So many victims. So how many victims? Oh my God.
We did a 20-minute segment. We could have gone longer on the stage at MÁS. I could see out in the audience all of the Basketball Illuminati t-shirts and the answers being screamed at the top of the lungs on our trivia questions. We won't reveal it here, the trivia questions that we did do live in person for those who paid to come to our show. But it was great. It was great. It was great to see all the soldiers out there. It really was. And we may have been hooded in our Illuminati,
mommy.
Add that to the list of words that Tom can't pronounce, guys.
Also, I want an Illuma.
Oh, now it's a virus.
No, an Illuma. Illuma mommy. That's our fan club.
The fifth taste, the third eye.
Fun times,
Angel said we looked like Testament's album cover, Souls of Black, which is
I don't know what any of that means.
Exactly. I didn't either. I looked it up. It's 5 hooded figures. One of them's holding a heart wrapped in thorns.
I just want hold on. I want to give us credit for one thing, man. That whole opening with the monk chants and the jargon from the show, 1000% ad lib.
Yeah.
It came across as very well rehearsed and written. We fucking ad libbed the shit out of that. We didn't even talk about doing that coming up on stage. We had no idea what we were going to do to start it. So we just started it that way. And it went off flawlessly. I was shocked. There's a moment there. I was like, shit. It's flying without a
read between the lines.
Oh, yeah, that was
connect the dots.
Perfect execution.
Well, because we learned from the Cinephobe start, the opening on the that we would have to create our own start.
I'm telling you, that shit threw me off. People are gonna think because I flubbed words and people think I was drunk. I was stone cold sober, but I was so upset that the music hadn't played. That's all I was thinking about the whole time. About, man, we had a whole thing.
And we had a special guest on stage with us.
Yes.
The voice you would recognize on the podcast, who joined us exclusively on the stage, which was a really nice touch.
He almost got his lines right. He remembered the keywords, volume and salience.
He remembered the more than I did. Because they're like, oh, that's right, it is volume and salience.
I think he was just proud of those word choices, and that's why that was so top of mind.
Yeah.
I don't really remember what I was talking about, but I remember I used volume and salience in a sentence.
I felt bad because we did anoint a 1-star general on the stage. However, it was our guest of honor who got the cloak.
Well, I mean, look,
we might have been better to give the 1-star general the cloak, but you know what? Like our guest of honor. Man, the only face we had. We did do the Kyrie, our third eye Kai, the patron saint of the show. They didn't get that answer either. The contestants. I was surprised by that.
It's almost like they don't get the show.
They are picking up on the breadcrumbs.